I dare say I could use your help. Would you spare me a moment? Our most recent battle was far from our finest, but Volstagg is taking our defeat a little harder than I would expect. Since our return, he has taken to eating everything in sight. Comfort eating is not uncommon amongst Asgardians, but some of us have a banquet to host and shall struggle to do so with an empty pantry. If you could fetch me some replacement victuals, I would be most grateful. I would urge you to find that food with haste. Asgardians are rather ill-tempered on an empty stomach, and a room full of them. Well, I think we'd have another battle on our hands.
The sooner we're gone, the better.
The mighty deceiver is upon us. I wouldst ask that you lend your ear to my plight.
I dare say Volstagg would be a most formidable weapon were we to set him on an enemy's food stores. I must remember that for future battles.
Mighty deceiver is upon...
I would urge you to find that food with haste. Asgardians are rather ill-tempered. Do my nostrils deceive me? I dare say you have returned with enough fine-smelling nutriment to get this banquet started after all. Don't worry about Volstagg. He had a little too much to eat and went for a little nap. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time. My thanks to you.
When Thor lent me his aid back then, I did not expect he would ask me to repay him like this. But my word is my bond, and it must be done. I must meet and greet with the good people of Asgard in his place. Fortunately, my Thor impression is impeccable. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the locations which I must visit. Perhaps you could aid me in seeking them out?
Mighty Deceiver.
I believe this is the first location. This shouldn't take a moment.
I dare say the great Thor is running rather late.
Wonderful to see you. Oh, yes, I suffered a sinus infection. Made my face swell in strange places. Have you lost weight?
I think I just saw Mjolnir.
On to the next.
Feast will be even grander once our esteemed guest arrives.
Here we are. Excuse me while I, Greetings! Yes, it is I. My hammer is just in the blacksmith getting a tune-up.
Most excellent.
That concludes that. Where to next? All right. Time for another show.
I say, save some of that broth for Thor, eh?
A fine banquet. How is your father? Oh, I see. When did that happen?
A most charismatic fellow.
I believe only one remains. Lead the way.
I must rebuild my arm.
I'm going to attempt a joke this time. Wish me luck.
When Thor arrives, I shall eat him under the table.
The gods look kindly on this night. I guess that would be me.
I didn't think he'd really show.
It is done. My debt is repaid. I am almost a little wounded that Thor did not call in his favor by way of a mighty ally in battle, but I am sure that this task has aided him in some similar way. I must thank you for your assistance in this noble matter.